Hey everybody, getting ready for a performance later this evening at Carnegie Hall. You can never practice too much on the day of a performance. And I thought what we would do this week would be to talk about a few indoor destinations, perfect places to go on a cold winter's day, where you can take a look at some of New York's most famous places for music, for transportation, etc. So, an old Shecky Green line. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. They don't write jokes like that anymore. You hear that and you just smile the rest of the day. You can get to Carnegie Hall by taking a tour of Carnegie Hall. They don't offer them every day. It depends on the performance schedule, but you really need to check the website, and you can check for a specific day and time and get an opportunity to look at this magnificent facility, which was restored not so many years ago. You really get a sense of the history and the tradition, the wonderful acoustics, and the home to so many symphonies that visit from all over the world. It's a dream for most people to make it onto the stage of Carnegie Hall to perform. Not very far away from there, Lincoln Center also offers a walking tour. A little different than Carnegie Hall because they're not all in one building. You're going to be looking at the home of the the Metropolitan Opera. You'll also be taking a look at the home of the New York Philharmonic. You'll look at the theater. You'll look at the home for the ballet. That is a facility that has undergone a multi-million-dollar facelift over the course of the last few years. And you have to say that it was that very ambitious urban renewal project by putting Lincoln Center on the west side that gave a shot in the arm to an otherwise deteriorating part of Manhattan, west side of Manhattan. Head east and you're going to Radio City, Art Deco Palace, part of the greater Rockefeller Center complex. And you too can take a tour of that beautiful theater, and you get a chance when it's empty to fully take in the amazing majesty, grandeur, and art that went into designing what was once a movie palace with a live show. Finally, downtown to Grand Central Station, a cathedral of commerce. There are wonderful walking tours that are offered. Don't do this on your own. Take advantage of expertise, and you'll get a chance to see all the nooks and crannies and the amazing ceiling that was restored not that many years ago, filled with stars and constellations. It's quite spectacular. And if you go on a Saturday or a Sunday, when it is not inundated with commuters, you really get to fully appreciate the size and the expanse and the amazing natural lighting that was built into the facility. So I think you have 4 really great destinations on a day when it's cold, when it's rainy, when it's sleeting. Head to any of them and your heart will be warmed and your mind will be stimulated by seeing some really beautiful public spaces that make up our urban landscape. Enjoy your trip to New York City. We'll see you again soon.